Alright guys, welcome to the first video of the Arctic Chess YouTube channel. And so today we're going to be starting our Road to 2000 series. So as you can see here, my rapid is a lot lower than my blitz and my bullet. So our goal is to basically start a series, get us to 2000, hopefully catch us up to those a little bit. So we're going to be playing some 10-minute games. And let's start. Alright, King's Indian. This channel will also help me to start learning some new openings, new tactics, because lately I've just been playing with one opening for each white and black, and I'd like to start studying a little bit more. G6. Go for our main setup here. Castle. So here's a tactic actually you can do. It's called the center fork trick. So if you ever have the knight here, bishop here, you can look at this pawn, you can take it, because it just baits the knight in, and you can push your d pawn, or any pawn that's set up for it. Basically try to win material here. Either takes, usually goes back. He didn't go back. I'm going to pin the queen here then, because if he takes with the queen, I'm going to ruin his pawn structure here, especially if he decides to castle right now. But I'm not going to take yet, because he could do a delay move like something like this. Okay. I can take, can I not? Is that not a free pawn? If I take, knight can't go anywhere, no checks. This knight can't move for I take. Is that not just free pawn? Okay. He gets his rook open, but... So I can take here again. Here. Oh no, he can't, because if I take and he goes... Oh, well, we just resign. Alright. Okay. I guess that was that. I guess we're doing a second game. Let's review it quick. 98. Also, yeah, if you want a free brilliant move, play the center fork trick, because it will get you free brilliant. Take, push. If he decides to take, it's an advantage for him. Yeah, this was a mistake. Yeah, my idea was here, and then he loses the rook because I double attack with check. Well, that was simple, I guess. Let's go for a second one. Right, so we're gonna play my main opening, London, which I need to learn something else probably. E3. Bishop d3. We're going to take and castle. So he always has this move, because I don't want him to push twice. We're going to go knight d2 here. Castle. Let's bring our queen. We always are looking for potential Greek gift sacrifices as well. Here, I don't want him to push again, so take, and I can't take, defended, so let's push here. If he takes, yeah, and then I take. Okay. Take, and I think I go here because I want to unpin myself. I'm also looking at this pawn is weak. And this bishop is staring directly here. So I think I go here with check. Here, threatening mate. And he takes, losing the game. Wow, that's 2 for 2. This is not going well for my opponents. $95, yeah. They are just blundering simple checkmates. Yeah, so queen e2 was an inaccuracy. Chestercom wanted me to play c4 here. Yeah. Even at, you can get to 1500 too. Just blundering simple checkmates like that. Alright, well, let's do another one, I guess. Go for our King's Indian. I'm going to have to force myself to learn some different openings because I'm basically playing these two for the whole time. Alright. F4. Knight out. A lot of the time they like to push, and then it forces me to rotate somewhere like here. G6, I guess, here. I'm not actually sure of the best computer order for setups like this where they push the F pawn. Do we bring our knight out, or are we in castle? Let's go bishop g7. I don't want to take too much time in the opening. Let's castle. I'm looking to pin here and get the knight out right away. Let's go here. Knight out. I'm actually not sure if d7 or c6 is a better square. I think a lot of the time in these positions, you play something like e5 and win control over the d4 square. But I'm not sure the best route, especially when they push something like their f pawn. Take. Because a lot of the times you push e5 and they counter with f5, and then you kind of weaken your structure here. Especially if they have, a lot of times they have a bishop somewhere on this diagonal, and disallowing you from taking this way, so you take this way, and then a lot of the time they infiltrate here. So I can play knight d4, but it doesn't really do much. That bishop is kind of stuck though, but it's also kind of useless anyways. Maybe go something like e6, because you disallow this. I'm not sure it's the best move. I'm going to play it, but because a lot of times they play something like this. Bishop e3. Do I go for d5? Because if they... Yeah, I think I go for d5, because if they push, I come back, I'm threatening this fork as well. It also stops. They're not going to play this right away. Let's go d5. Yeah, that's what I figured. Let's bring knight back over here. I'm still threatening this. Alright. They lock. I could go for f6. Try to at least open this file, or force some trades. I do like knight here, although there is always b3, which doesn't help. This pawn is also kind of weak. We're down on time. Let's go f6. I take with the knight, because then I can reroute here, although it's double protected, so that's not really great right now. You probably shouldn't take, because he separates his pawns. takes, it's worse for him, I think. If I take... It's going to take with the f pawn or the d pawn. I think the f pawn is better to take with. I could log, but I don't think that benefits me very much. I can kind of keep the tension and just leave it there. Maybe go knight b6, because I do like this square if you ever play something like b4. b3. This doesn't do much. I'm gonna get my queen involved. Maybe something like just queen e7, so I open up the diagonal here. Plus this pawn's a little loose, it's got no defenders. a3. If he goes somewhere here, I jump in with my knight right away. This bishop does stare directly here, but it is defended. So I think something like rook d8, just so I'm centralizing. I want to induce b4 because I want my knight here. I'm just keeping the tension here because I think taking is worse for him, and if I take, I just solidify his structure some way. Now he doesn't really have anything. He doesn't have much to do other than bringing his rooks. h4. Do I play h5 and weaken this just so he doesn't force me to open up? If I play h5, this is weak. I can always lock, but I don't think that's actually better for me. I can play h5 and then f5. He's going to play something like g3 to protect it. I don't know if I could take, and he takes if he opens up this file. h5. I'm not sure what's better for me because h5 I really weaken this pawn. He can, if he can like get in here. I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna see what happens. Because he's gonna go something. He could reroute here, target this pawn a lot. Also play something like g4, open it up. b4 would be great for me. I don't really have much. He might do something like f5 as well, because he's trying to get. He has the battery here lined up. All right, he removes it. So he really wants this pawn. He's probably just going to sack. I think I'm going to take now, because I'm threatening to get my queen in and defend here. I'm also threatening a fork, kind of, because he can take. Alright, so he allows me to take. I think I'd take. Do I get trapped? No, because his bishop's undefended now. There's no more battery. I think I take here. This pawn's weak, but he doesn't really have any direct line of sight to it. This pawn's loose. It's only got one defender right now. I think we take here, because it gets rid of any chance for sacking. I also can always just trade the rook since I'm up a pawn. So he goes there. It's really weak here. Go something like here, he's probably just going to take and take. Oops. If I go here, take, take, take. This pawn is really loose. I do want to keep the tension here, but I don't want my queen to get trapped or discovery attack. Because if I go here, he could just go here. I think we go here. Keep defending. Because this bishop is kind of useless right now, so if I can somehow win this pawn, open this diagonal completely, that would be huge. Yeah, so I figured he was going to do that. He's going to go back and forth. If I go here, I'm pinning myself. He doesn't have a discovery attack, because I can just take. But I need to move my queen. I'm down a lot of time, so... I think we just go back for now. He's going to sack here, 100%. And I should probably take, if he does. Do I have a fork here? Can I sack? Can I sack, push? The problem is this. I can take, and he takes, and then it doesn't really work. I need this bishop gone. If this bishop is gone, I can somehow sack here, probably. Knight back to d1. That cannot be good. I kind of want to trade this bishop. Bring my king here. Trade this bishop so I can bring my queen back in. I'm not sure if that's the best idea. Because then he ends up... If I go here, he can do a sack, take, take, check. I have to come back. And then it doesn't really do much. But I think we might have to go for it. Or I play a waiting move, because I'm not entirely sure what to do. I'm going to play a6. Alright. You know what, let's go for it. Bring your king here. I want to trade this bishop. Because I want to bring my queen back in, somehow. That knight, where's it going to go? It doesn't really have anywhere to go. It can go to d3. I can't see how that's really much of a useful square. I want to play something like c4. So if I go here, I think I defend with the queen, because he can't take anything to deflect with the king away. I am bringing my king straight into the open file, but right up to g5. It's not good, but that's fine. We win. And we're down a minute on the clock almost, so I do want to hurry up a little bit. Go for trades. We are up a pawn. I think I should bring this knight back around. He doesn't take. I should go somewhere like here, so that I'm totally blocked off. His queen can't get in anywhere. I think I bring this knight around. Do I just go here? We go in. I'm not getting my queen trapped, am I? Screw it. I can always just trade. Bring my knight in here, so I'm totally blocked off from any infiltration. Here. Can't block, because it just gets taken by the knight. Here. He has no checks. But if I go here, as long as I stay on a dark square so that there's no discovered attacks. Okay, so he's threatening this pawn. So I go here, he takes, I move. He can't take. He can defend himself, though. I did miss the infiltration of the knight. I think I'm going to lose a rook here. Can't defend. No rook. I think we just go king here. Bring the knight in now. Go for a mate. It's defended though. We only have a minute, so I gotta go quick. I think I'm gonna go knight g4 here. This pawn is super loose now too. I'm gonna get a check. My queen is defended, so if there is discovery attack, I can take back. I gotta go quick though. We got a minute left. We're playing 10-0. So he doesn't take. I think we just go here. Yeah. Take. He's gonna take here. Actually, he can't. It's defended. I think I go here. I'm gonna open up this. If his queen wasn't defending this, I can take both of it because of the pin on g2. He's going to try to kick my knight out. So I'm going to go here because I want this pawn defended. Here. Here. I can take because if he takes, it's mate. Check. We gotta win on time here. Seconds. Don't. Is he gonna lose on time? 5 seconds? We win? Wow. We won on time. Whew. That was a stressful game. Let's review that quick. I did not feel like I did well. 79. So I think white had an advantage here by the end, by a lot. Yeah, so they were doing well. It was even. It really didn't like me bringing my queen back. Yeah, so they had a big advantage here. When I let my queen in, it wasn't good. Ooh. G5, they wanted me to just block, because I guess I'm threatening this. And they got a massive advantage here. This was losing, because yeah, I could take and then take. But I wouldn't have been able to see that with no time. Yeah, so wow. Well, there we go, 3 wins. So that was the first video, guys. Thank you for watching. Let's hopefully do an episode 2 soon.